Numbers are everywhere. For you to even recognize stuff like that tells you a lot.
Well, how'd you get into this?
9/11.
The numbers?
Yeah, 9/11. It just didn't make sense how, like, for instance, I talked about all the 11s in 9/11. Like, every single aspect was 9/11. But I'll tell you something interesting. In 1984, Bell was basically broken up. The Bell companies,
which comes from Beal and Ball.
There you go. And basically these guys, I'm telling you, dude. And basically these guys in I forgot the year, but it was 33 years before 9/11 hit. They basically released the police code for homicide and emergency as 9/11. So in 33 years before 9/11 actually happened, the police code turned to 9/11. I think it was 68.
And the head sheriff of every police force is a 33-degree Freemason.
In most, but I want to make this abundantly clear about Freemasons. They have
You
no
are
power.
one. Let's see that tattoo.
I'm not a Freemason.
Let's see the tattoo. Show the fucking tattoo.
I'll show the tattoo.
This is why you keep saying they're not that important. They're not big movers and shakers. What the fuck is this?
Okay, I am not a Freemason. I am a 33 life path in numerology. I'm going to make this real simple for you because you understand how numerology works. They pretend to be 33s. I'm a 33 by fucking birthright. See, there's a difference. They're pretending to be something. They're going through all these rituals. I'm actually born with that birthday. My number adds up to 33, just like yours adds up to 3. We're both good at talking. We're both
You're
good
telling me they never scouted you? Since everyone knows you're the reading and numbers guy, they never scouted you? No, they contacted you.
Yeah, but I rejected them. I didn't want anything to do with it. You know who Frank Sinatra is? What did he say? What did he say?
He said, it's my life.
He said, it's my way. He did it my way. Now, if I'm going to sign up with some organization, can I actually go around the world, get 400 million TikTok and IG views in about 6 months? No, they wouldn't allow that. So I'm going to do things my way. And it doesn't seem like you listen to many people either.
No, that's kind of bad, though.
Why is that?
Because I feel like the know-it-all, you never know it all, right?
You can use them to program your subconscious. It's like you're stealing knowledge from them almost.
Now they contacted you and they said you're good at what you do?
They didn't know anything too much about numerology because I was only very young in the game. It was like 2003 they came up to me. It was a guy called Mr. Freeze who came up to me. He was a 33rd degree Freemason, and he said, you should join the Freemasonry. And I thought about it, and I said, no. I didn't want to join anyone. I was going to do it my own fucking way. You can look in my eyes and tell I'm not bullshitting. I do my things my way. I don't answer to anybody. So that's why I rejected them.
I've worked for Masons, and most of them are retards. Like most of them are just kind of in a club.
I think
they don't know shit.
I think it's pretty much.
But the billionaire Masons are not retarded.
No. Listen, there's people at the top of any organization that actually are movers and shakers. But 99% of Freemasons are harmless, bro.
Yeah,
absolutely. They're grown men playing dress up.
Yeah, the small fish herd together to give the illusion that they're bigger.
I mean, that's the number one thing people say is like. All these, I know my uncle's a Freemason and stuff, and it's like, we're talking about billionaires. We're not talking about your fucking gay uncle. We're talking about billionaires. That's the number one thing I get. I know a Freemason. He's not evil. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like those little local lodges with your plumbers.
The scariest part is most, even high-ranking Freemasons, they don't actually read Morals Dogma or any of the literature.
Albert Pike.
They don't know shit. You know Albert Pike.
Of course I know Albert Pike. He said there's going to be 3 wars, right?
Yeah.
What's the last one?
What's the last one? What's happening right now? He predicted 3 wars and what's exactly happening right now.
He said the last war would be between Zionism and Islam, and they would exterminate each other.
You're the first person in internet history to know this. I've been around every conspiracy table. Nobody knows about Albert Pike. This is the Pope of Masonry.
Yes, sir.
Say the Zionism thing again. Say, what did he predict?
He said Zionism and Islam would go to war with each other.
For a Luciferian utopia.
And exterminate each other. Each
Yes.
other. It said it was very point about this. Each other.
Yeah, because everyone attacks me and they're like, no, it'll be just Zionism at the top. It'll be a gay oral law Babylonian Luciferian utopia.
I don't think Islam's going to allow it to be a gay one. As a matter of fact, I think that Islam's sole purpose, it's the only religion growing right now, by the way. I think its sole purpose is to cleanse the rainbow. Flat out.
Wow.
Flat out. That's what's going to happen. I mean, I want you to think about this. All of those immigrants and refugees who came to Europe in 2015, they were mostly from Libya, and they were mostly Muslims. Muslims have more kids per capita than white folks and brown folks. So what happens is in a couple generations, they change the demographics. When Muslims are about 40 to 50% of a nation, they start demanding certain type of laws. And I'm not sure the rainbow is very compatible with Sharia law. I mean, you just have to understand how stuff works, how demographic works. Things will change. Now, I'm not saying that's going to be in America anytime soon, but Europe is a much different case.
Are you talking about like a global Sharia? You can see that?
I can see it in certain places. In certain places, of course.
I can see everyone believing in dinosaurs and science and wiping out all religions. That's what I see in the future.
Now, why is Islam the only religion growing? All the other religions are basically going down. Islam is growing because it's a counterbalance to the everything is yin yang. So as that grows, Islam grows because it's the only one.
You're just pretending Christianity is going to go out without a fight. It's not going to come back hard.
Where is it going to come back in the U.S.? Maybe it'll come back in Russia, maybe in Poland, maybe in those countries. It's not doing anything in this country. If I'm wrong, tell me.
When in history has Christianity just gone away, like faded into the night? It comes back aggressive. You think it's just going to be Islam?
Maybe in Russia.
Christ is king. The Christians are coming back.
Maybe in Poland. Maybe in strong countries where men are men like Ukraine, where they're hardcore. I'm not too sure. Maybe in Belarus. I'm not sure about Canada.
Yeah, you're saying
you're from Canada.
I'm not saying Protestants are coming back. Catholics are coming back worldwide.
What if people are just ready to go beyond, religion consciousness?
That's what the Aquarius age is, but Islam is growing for a reason. That's what I'm trying to tell everyone. And the only reason could be as a counterbalance to the rainbow. There's two are rising up. You have natural polarities. People are going to go to the one or the other. You can say whatever you want about Christianity, but it's bet the freaking knee here in America, and especially in Canada, where you're from.
I'm not defending gay Protestants, but I think there will be a worldwide.
When?
Well, it's some white George Floyd is going to die. There's going to be a white George Floyd that triggers everything. And then you owe me $10,000 if I'm correct and Christians come back.
I'll tell you what.
And I'm single, I'll bring it back. How about that? We'll get a Muslim guy to bring it back. How about that?
Assalamu alaikum, brother. When you bring up George Floyd's name, it's very interesting because the elite always like to use certain names.
Let's start with the tattoo.
Hold on, we'll go back to that.
You know what I'm talking about?
But George Washington started the American Revolution. George Floyd started the Black Lives Matter Revolution. They like using the capital G, the capital is the 33rd. No, but if they capitalize it, it's the 33rd letter. So
right.
G, so you understand? That's why they always use a guy named George to start revolutions. See how that works? It's always hidden. You just got to know where to look, people.
And he went to a certain lodge and he had a tattoo on his chest that said order out of chaos. Correct. And it was the twin-headed eagle, the points left and right, the Masonic eagle.
Do you want to learn the cheat codes of the Matrix or get a reading from a GG33 expert? Link in bio.